When I look back at the Paul Mitchell story, how we built the brand, I look back as what made us successful. Number one is we were able to give hairdressers the finest in hair care products. They work with hair all the time. They knew how to use a product, and when they saw it worked as good, if not better than anything else, they wanted to use it again. And then as we grew, we gave back a lot on behalf of all hairdressers to help change the world. They liked that also. Plus, we stayed in the professional beauty industry because we felt hairdressers are more qualified to tell somebody how to use products in between visits and the right products to make their hair look the same. Those things helping hairdressers help us, made us successful, and giving back was very important. When we started John Paul Mitchell Systems, we decided to only go to the professional beauty industry. Why? If you go to a drugstore or supermarket to buy a product, you see what was advertised, what it says it's supposed to do. But we knew hairdressers, and we had no money when we started, would know if they had something in their hand and they used it on their customer and it was really good, they would want to reorder it. So we went straight for the quality, straight for hairdressers, and said, we're going to stay with you all the time because you know better than any drugstore or supermarket or any big advertising campaign. And I'm glad I did that. What we look for in hair care products that we produce so that the people want to buy it, hairstylists recommend to their customers, is we don't develop products like a lot of people do. They go to a chemist that does it for them. No. We use hairstylists. When we develop products, we develop them with hairstylists and with formulators that work with natural products as well as more advanced technology. So whenever we come out with something, it's got to be more unique than the last thing we ever did. It's got to work faster, quicker, and have a better result. And the hairdressers love that, and they know when they have Paul Mitchell, whether the product is 30 years old or whether it's 3 days old, it's always the best of its type because that's what we stand for, and we're only with hairstylists. Today, what makes a product more successful? When I started Paul Mitchell in 1980 with $700, it was very difficult. We came out with a better product. What do people do today to make a product great? They do not go into the selling business. You do not create something to sell to somebody else. You create something that is so good that when someone buys it, they want to buy it again and again. That's the reorder business because your product is that good. And that's how we made it. It was that good when we had no money, no advertising. They said, this is really good. We want to use it again. They reordered. People could still do that today. Now we're in Brazil. Brazil's gone through some economic hard times. But let me tell you, in 1980 in the United States, unemployment was 10.5%. What is it now, about 10% in Brazil? Inflation, what a dollar was worth, was 12.5% less. Big inflation. Interest rates, if anybody give you a loan, which is very difficult to even get a loan then, lowest interest rate was 17%. Most was 25%. So during the worst times, we're going into a depression. We came out of it. Brazil now is coming out of a recession. They could do it here if they believe in themselves and know that if they have high quality product or high quality service, people will be in the reorder business, not just try to sell them something. When you work with a product or with people or an industry like professional hairdressers that are fun and high quality, you feel good. It's a way of life. That's why I'll never retire. I started my business 38 years ago, and I will never retire because I love what I do, who I do it with, and it excites me every day that I get up. When things are really tough, sleeping in my car, trying to eat off $2 a day, shower at the local place where the sports people went to play tennis, the motivation was I knew we had something that was really good, but I also knew, like a lot of people in Brazil know, there's a lot of rejection. The economy is bad. You come from living on the street. In my case, you were living in your car, okay? So you're never going to make it. I believed in myself. I believed what I had was so good, and I would knock on 100 doors. If 100 doors were closed in my face, I would be just as excited on door number 101. In other words, be prepared. For rejection, you're going to get it. You'll get it from society, your friends, people, associates. But believe in yourself. No matter how much rejection you get, keep on going, going, going.